Good morning, Kevin here. And where am I today? Well, clearly I'm not anywhere near where I live, because just here you've got Southwell or Southwell Minster Cathedral and Parish Church of the Blessed Virgin Mary. And I'm not on my own, because I'm here with Sue. And Sue's brought me here today to have a look around the Minster, to have a look and see what it's like. So we thought it was going to be raining, but it's not. It's very overcast but cold. So we want to get this done before we get any rain, which is forecast, isn't it? It is forecast. So let's have a look along here. We've got this huge entrance archway just in front of me. It's that big, I've got a job to get it in the shot. But as we walk down towards the Minster, unfortunately we got a white van right in the centre of where the big doorway is. But here we are. It's a twin spire, twin towers. Now I've got no information with me here today, so I'm hoping I'm going to be able to just pick certain points out of the Minster and bring to you. It looks like it's a zinc roof on the twin towers, but it is a huge building. So we're going to have a wander around the outside first and then have a look around the inside, and hopefully we'll be able to do that. But this is obviously one huge stained glass window in front of us. But on my left hand tower, if I can just focus on that, it looks like there was perhaps another building attached to it that was set into the stone. Well, you can see the Minster is built entirely of stone. And we've got rather ornate mullions around the windows, and the surround of the church there again is very ornate. So let's just keep wandering around. Luckily we've got a nice footpath, stone footpath to walk on. It's rather a big rambling cemetery, but just look at the size of this. It is just huge, and I'm backing away now to try and get the whole of the south side in, I think, and that's very difficult to do. I have got more room behind me, but it's just you've got that huge. Now I don't know whether that's a Norman tower there, because the square towers are normally Norman, but a huge array of windows of all different sizes and shapes. We've got the circular ones on the top there, and then you've got these arched windows along the side, and then we've got these other ones here which have got like a semicircular top to them there. But it's just a massive building. Let me show you up there where the other side of the towers are. It's just huge. And to my right hand side we've got this other old building here. Now I don't know whether this is part of the old ruins, the old abbey that's here. Look at that, it's just vast. We've got more stained glass windows all the way along this side, and a rather interesting semicircular bit in that corner, and these funny little spikes coming up the top. But let's carry on round this way. To my right is where Sue was telling me is the Bishop's Palace. Was that right, Sue?
Archbishop.
Sorry?
Archbishop.
Archbishop's Palace. So we'll have a look at that in a little while. But we'll just carry on round this huge building. It's just, I can't believe it. Just look at the size of this place. I'm really looking forward to having a look inside to see what it's got inside from these, especially with the stained glass windows. But I was trying to get my bearings just now about where I was in relation to the compass, shall we say, and I was debating with myself about whether I was in south side or where, and a lady came along that confirmed what I said, which was rather pleasing because I couldn't quite work out. But this is, I keep saying about the size of the building, it's just huge. Well, what a fantastic building it is. You've got all these little, on the tops of these spires coming up. I don't know what you would really call them, but they're sort of gargoyles and different things on there like that. And I would imagine that at some point there'd have been many more graves here. You've just got the one over there at the moment. They must have been moved, I would think. Hello there.
Good morning.
But from just this angle here, just look at the different sections of the roofs and towers and spires there are. Amazing, absolutely beautiful. So we're both about to go in now into this huge entrance porch. Let me just try and get that in. And it says here, right, let's head on in. Do you want to go in and open the doors up, Sue, please? Look at these incredible wooden doors here. They're huge, absolutely huge, 9 feet high at least. So let's go on in and have a look what we've got inside here.
Hello.
Good morning.
To Minster.
Thank you very much. I hope you don't mind, you're being filmed at the moment. Don't panic, don't panic, it won't bite. Am I okay to film inside?
I think you're supposed to have a permit, which we can sell.
Oh right, okay.
But if you don't want to do that, it's up to you, it's £5.
Okay, well I'm happy to pay if I have to.
Well, you meant to. You don't like saying it, it's awful.
They expect us. It's
awful, isn't it?
Yeah.
a permit.
But you see, you don't pay to come in here. Most cathedrals
No, of course.
you're having to pay to come in.
Of course.
So they're trying to make some revenue somewhere along the line.
Of course, I'm very happy to pay.
You know, donations
Yeah,
and
yeah.
permits and things.
Yeah, okay.
That's a welcome from the Dean, which
Okay.
is a simple free leaflet.
Thank you.
Not a lot in it.
Yeah.
We have more information books which are a bit more detailed if
Okay.
you're interested.
Okay.
So, permit it is.
Yes, I will pay for the permit. Well, Sue and I are now inside the Minster, and there is a display being set up, and it's rather noisy, unfortunately, of different things. But let me just give you a quick idea of what this is like. We've got these beautifully suspended ceilings. Well, not suspended, I should say. The stonework in there is just incredible. I've just been speaking to a lady that's full of knowledge of the Minster, which is fantastic. But you can see the inside of these stained glass windows that I was talking about earlier. They're just beautiful. Just look at them. And she was explaining how the Minster was built and bits were added on, and parts of it were Norman, as I suspected. And here we are right at the east end now, just in front of the altar. And go up some steps here towards the altar. And as usual, always respectful when we come into these places. On the floor we've got these wonderful circular patterns with sheep. They look like sheep in the centre. In that one. Let's just wander around here. Sorry, say again?
We don't allow access into the sanctuary.
Oh right, okay, beg your pardon. No, I didn't. We've got this tomb here of George Ridding. Oh, and Sue's just pointed out one of the little mice engraved into or carved into the wood there. And here's the pulpit where they would stand to talk to the congregation. But this is just me giving you a general idea of what it's like within the Minster. Just in this section here we've got a mixture of stained glass windows to my left. And then we've got the plain leaded light windows directly in front of me with light streaming through. And we've got these areas here where you can sit. I will try and find more information out about the Minster, which I will put in the description. Just above me we've got the organ pipes, which are up there. We've got this rather splendid chandelier just in front of me. And just here we've got this amazing eagle. So we're now going into the chapter house. Got these amazing carvings. When you walk around a place like this, you're actually in awe of how they were able to create these beautiful carvings, and they're all of leaves. And even there, look at that, beautiful. And then we've got some gargoyles here. I'm assuming you call them gargoyles.
Green men.
Green men. So these are the green men. all different, all the way along. Then we come back to some leaves there.
Main ones around the corner.
And when you look at this, just look at these, this work in this arch here. I've never seen anything like this. The surround for this arch is just beautiful. Again, look at the detail in this. Just stunning. Oh, hawthorn. And then we've got the oak. And then this one is the maple. And the wonderful thing is they've even got braille, which is wonderful to see. And you've got these little tablet things there. Let's have a look inside the chapel. Beautifully light in here with these windows which have got inset bits of stained glass in them, with clear glass as well. And then we've got...
These are all the green men with the noses.
Oh, that's right, the lady was telling us about that all the noses have been chopped off.
They were defaced by Oliver Cromwell's men, weren't they?
Yeah, as Sue said, they were defaced by Oliver Cromwell's men. And I think there has been some that have been restored, but not many. And in fact, the lady said if you look closer, you can see the sword mark where they've sliced them off. And it's on all of them, all the way around. Just look at this. You go around, some of them have been completely defaced. That one there has. This one's been completely chopped off. Look at this. And another one. And they go all the way around. Just look at that. And then you've got these, what look like seats with different names on. South, I don't know whether that's a cute. I don't know what that is.
Well back.
You've got Welbeck here, Mattersey, North Leverton, Hallerton. You've got different names all the way round. There's one there, the Archbishop of Nottingham, just here. I can't pronounce that. Something of Sherwood, I think this is. Can't get in the light properly. Look at this, isn't it beautiful? And let me just show you up into the roof. There's not one thing that is supporting that whole roof. It's just all stonework. There's no pillars holding it up. It's just the way it's been constructed, and it's all tying it all in together. Isn't that amazing? And in the centre of the floor, where all these little stone lines end up in the middle. And it says, they are like trees by pools of water that produce fruit in due season and leaves which do not wither. Just underneath there, the lady told us about underneath where the oak leaves are, there's two little pigs eating the acorns, and Sue's just found them. Hopefully that will be picked up by the camera. The one thing I had to do when I arrived, or when Sue and I arrived, I had to pay for a permit for filming and photography. So in here, because they need to raise funds, when you come here you're supposed to have a permit. So if you haven't, you can buy one when you get here. And the permit was £5, and I'm very happy to pay that to help to keep this place up together. It's beautiful. So what we're going to do, now I don't know whether the camera picked that up or not, but we've just had the chimes for 12 o'clock and the bells are still ringing. Well, it's still chiming away. I've never heard anything like that. Oh yeah, Sue's just pointed this one out. Look, you can see the sword marks on there. Gosh. Right, we're going to move on now, I think. I will try and bring more to you as we walk through, but where they're setting up this exhibition is quite noisy, or it has been when we first arrived. Let me show you some of these. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. And another one this side, which is depicting different animals. We've got elephants there, we've got dogs, we've got rabbits, giraffe. And what have we got here? Let's have a look over here. Oh, this is remembrance before God, the men of Southwell who died in the wars of 1914-18 and 1939-45. Rest eternal grant unto them, O Lord.